What's going on, guys? It's Austin Doctor, and welcome back to another review. And I'm gonna really just say that this episode was very interesting and very well done. And I know the complaints of it's too comedic. This episode just shut them down. Honestly, it was really well done. But let's start off with Soso basically admits to having Kuno's mom and are doing tests on her, and we see Leonardo, the guy with the Longinus that can create monsters, and the monsters use light attacks, and basically they're built to be titans to take down gods. And we see that Issei starts to order the group around just like Rias would, because he is in that tight pickle of what do I do? And he's like, what would Rias do? What would Rias do? And he started to order all Kiba and all of them around, and he told Kiba to make light devour swords to protect themselves. And Issei was actually, this shows Issei has grown a lot since the last time we've really have seen him into a big major battle. And we find out Azazel finds out the hero faction is taking people to research them and to create monsters that can kill gods. That's what Azazel thought, and Soso said no, they're going to kill gods with their own hands. And we see Issei release his wonderful boob lingo and takes out the three girls that were going after him with dress break, and Kuno kind of just was very disappointed with his dress break attack and called it very bad, and I couldn't stop laughing. Now, honestly, this episode just had a lot of people showing up, and I'm very happy. We have, I'm going to call him Freed, but not really the Senefried. I'm going to butcher the name so badly, so I'm going to get corrected. I'm pretty sure someone with a wonderful comment's going to tell me how to say that, but I'm going to call him Freed from now on. He makes his entrance, and basically Zenobia was talking about how he used to be one of the top kind of knights of the church and one of the best kind of thing. And we see him he betrayed the church, and he's wielding the sword Gram Bong Bong and nothing, whatever, not new thing. I don't know how to pronounce these, but yeah, three of the most dangerous devil swords, basically, and it was just very cool. Then we see that he has a sacred gear, which is the twice critical dragon's arm, which, Renair thought Issei had in the beginning, and it was very interesting to finally see that in play. Now we see Soso talk to Issei about how he's going to be the most dangerous dragon emperor for the simple fact that he's not very strong, but he can group people together very well. He's a very good group leader. And Soso, after a little while, tells us what the hero faction is after, and it's to see how far humans can go. And Soso's personal goal is to see how far he can go against the gods as a human. He's a human, mind you, this entire time. And we meet Pendragon. I'm going to butcher her name, but the witch from Volley's team, and she basically because she's there because Volley got pissed that Soso is hurting Issei, and that's Volley's kind of fight that he wants to fight. And they order this giant monster, I forgot the name of it, but to attack him while that's going on. We see Pendragon. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm just going to call her Pendragon for the longest time until someone corrects me, but she's a fan of Issei, and I just found that hilarious, and she wanted to shake his hand. So after that, we see Soso take down the giant creature that was so dangerous that it had to be kept in the dimensional gap, and he's human. And that's with his Longinus spear. And I know it sounds so wrong saying that. I'm trying not to laugh while doing this review. Then we see Roswisa come out of nowhere and unleash her lightning attack while she's drunk because the kid's getting too loud. Then the hero faction disappears, and Soso tells them, the Issei's group, that they're going to be heading out to Nijo's castle to do their experiments on Kuno's mom. And after that, the whole group regroups at a room, and basically Azazel's telling the game plan that Cetri's family is going to be the defense in, that the Grimry family is obviously going to be offensive, and we see that Azazel's talking about this mysterious person or monstrous person that's going to assist them later on. So we have yet to see that. We didn't see it in the episode, sadly, but we hear that Saji's dragon form is going to be put onto offense because they need it. And it's supposed to be really strong, but Saji doesn't have enough training that he can control it. But it was very interesting to hear about that, which is amazing. And we see a cut back to Rias and Akano and Kaneko with Gasper. I don't know if anyone saw Gasper, but I did. I was like, that wonderful man. But we see them kind of talking about what just happened, about how one of the original old devil factions people were there, and Rias is still worried about Issei, rightfully, because what's going on. And it's kind of interesting. And we see everything just start to build up. And we find out that Issei's potential has been causing all these molestation cases around him, and Azazel found it and gives it to him, and it was kind of funny. Then Issei obviously re-says what he usually says, I'm going to be the Heron King. And after the start to move out, and we see Kuno come out of nowhere and beg Issei to take her with them to help her mom, because she wants to help her mom. And then we see the fog roll out. I know that's such a meme, but everyone's kind of teleports in a different area with a group of people, I guess, because we have, I think Kiba was with Azia, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember the real, who was who thing, but I know Kuno and Issei were together, and we hear Kiba kind of encouraging Issei that he's going to be the stand-in king for this operation, since what he did on the bridge was such a beautiful thing. And then after seeing Issei kind of tell Kuno, don't worry, I'm going to protect you, kind of thing, I thought it was an adorable moment. We see the Shadow Possessor gear that they fought previously show up, and basically he made his own balance breaker because of Issei. And Issei didn't look like he was at the end winning, and I hope next episode's going to be good. I'm pretty sure Issei's going to actually use his potential, but it's interesting to see how Issei is going to be the most dangerous Red Dragon Emperor of all time, and that's just amazing. But overall, animation in this episode was well done. The last episode could have been there was one little thing, but it wasn't too bad. I love the animation. I love Issei going into his balance breaker because it's just a cool animation. But all in all, wonderful episode. I can't wait for the next one. If you did watch the episode, what did you think? I'm curious. But as always, guys, have a wonderful day, and I will see you until the next time. This is Austin Doctor, signing out. Peace.